So tell us what Eternal Media has today in terms of your facilities and what you do, and then we'll talk about the people that come in and how they come in, just to give us a feel. And remember, I last saw you talking to Wolf 6 months ago, so presumably a fair amount has happened in that 6 months. I know you were talking about the gardens being prepared and things.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, we've done a great job on the gardens. You know, we kind of turned them into a nature garden. We've kind of overdone it a bit because it's, you know, it came out, walked into the gardens this morning, the bunker garden, it's full of molehills. So okay, yeah, full of molehills.
Well, they know where the good places are.
Yeah, so we've got about, we're in a 1960s Cold War nuclear bunker on the outskirts of Wrexham. You know, there's about 286 of these things flung up as a knee-jerk reaction to the Cuban Missile Crisis. And ours isn't underground, ours is above ground, and it's designed to jump. So it's not kind of pinned down to its foundations. And then, if you know, Wrexham would have copped a few because of the industrial site here, the industrial estate, the train network, and the coal. It absolutely would have copped a few nukes. So our bunker's just outside, as many bunkers are, they're just on the outside. And yeah, it had a couple of jobs. First job would be to give the police station a 3-minute warning. And then there'd be some poor Bobby would have to get on the roof and start winding up the air raid siren, and that's the last thing he'd ever do. And actually, Simon, who was the assistant chief constable, came on as a director. You know, he was a real champion for recovery. And he said one Christmas that was his job, that was his duty. And the other job of the bunker was to after the dust has settled, gone out and see what was left of Wrexham and report back. So, you know, got all the old bone networks still down to, I think it's Whitechapel, and kind of, you know, we've left a bit of the stuff here. And so the bunker, when it became demobbed, went back to the farmer. So when the Berlin Wall came down, it was officially the end of World War. It was officially the end of World War II. And Cold War came to an end, and it went back to the farmer. And then a rave band called K-Klass got it and gutted it and turned it into recording studios. So,
wow.
They did a lot of work in recording studios, and then it got squatters after they left in quite a poor state. And then Steve took it on and kind of worked really hard to get them back into recording studios, which you are. So we've kind of got the left-hand side of the bunker, so it's all edit suites along here. And then Steve's got photography studios we've got in there. We've got live rooms. We've got a big recording studio, 2 recording studios, an Infinity Cove to film and do photography in there. And then we've taken on another building, which was the old stores for the bunker. We've gutted that, and it was in a hell of a state. But we've turned it into cinema. So it's one building, but we've kind of designed it so it can be anything anybody needs to be on the day. So it's a blank sheet at the end of the day. So it can be a cinema, it can be a recording studio, it can be a rehearsal space, it can be a photography studio, a TV studio, and it can be a community classroom kind of thing. So and then we've done it, created gardens around the back, and it was just industrialized. There was metal everywhere. People are just using the bonfires, and cleared it all off, dug all out, you know, toxic stuff, and laid a new lawn that moles love, and made nice little spaces for people. So we've got breakout spaces, and people, you know, we haven't used it yet because it's all brand new. We'll be using it in summer, and it's got its first group there tomorrow, Recovery and Focus.